Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Ibrahim or TheAxonX, and welcome to your first Cinema 4D tutorial. And in this tutorial, we're going to be covering 3D text, which you see a lot in GFX and my GFX and GFX in general. I mean, for YouTube. Sorry about that. My mom just gave me a glass of apple juice, and it's pretty nice. But anyway, besides the point. So 3D text you see a lot in YouTube backgrounds, desktop wallpapers. So, and some people have asked me that how do you make like 3D text in Cinema 4D, and it's quite a basic thing to do, but some people don't know it, so I'm just gonna cover that today. So yeah, just open up Cinema 4D. So I've got it open here, and just start by like it's adjusting to a view that suits you. I just usually keep it kind of low and at the side of it, and then go up, and where it says at the top the little words like and these are just your menus. Go on to graph, however you want to say it. I don't know how you say it, but yeah, click on mode text all the way down, and then you get your 3D text here, so you can see it's 3D. And in the attributes box, click on the object tab whilst you've got the mode text selected, and then type into the text box, which is here. I reckon you can see that. Type whatever text you want. So I'm just going to type bananas, and then click outside the box just above it. Will do fine. Just click it and it's there. So you've got bananas here, and if you want it in the middle, because normally like some people want it in the middle, but that way if you rotate it, and it may be fine with some people, but if you rotate it, some people find that annoying because it just rotates around the origin of the actual mode text, and its alignment is left right now, and I'll show you how to change that. So just Control Z that, or click this to undo, and that way it'll go back to the middle. And then where it says text, then it says font, and then click on align, and there's a little drop down menu next to it saying left. Scroll down and click on middle. This way it gets aligned to the middle, and then you can rotate it. Rotating a lot there, but yeah. And if you want to change your own font, and I think the default is Arial, so click underneath the text. There's font, and next to that there's a drop down menu. Click on that and make sure it's selected to true type font, not PostScript, to true type font. And next to that there's the font button. Just click on that and you can pick lots of text. I've got sorry about that. What sort of text would look nice? Yeah, let's just pick this. No, actually, stuff. Okay, yeah, this works well. So, and you can also change the font style. So, like you have seen this in Microsoft Office Word and stuff, and the font size, and you've got the sample. So just click on that, and now you've got your mode text. So, oops, and here you can adjust the height underneath the align. You can adjust the height. Normally it's 200, so I'm just going to set it back to that. Horizontal spacing is the spacing between the letters, and I can just set that. And if you do minus, it'll go backwards, and if you do plus, it goes. And vertical, and you need to have 2 lines of text, so I'm just going to say milkshake. So banana milkshake. If you want to change that vertical spacing, you can increase it or decrease that. If you do it into minus, it'll be above. If you do it positive, sorry, I've got a sore throat. And if you do it positive, it'll go down. So just set that to 0 and take off milkshake. I mean, it is nice banana milkshake, but bananas. Intermediate points are the points between the thing. You don't need to change that really because the adaptive is fine. It runs at a good speed and it keeps the edges quite soft. I'll just show you. So natural makes sure the natural curves of the actual font stay together, but adaptive is fine. It just adapts to your computer speed. And angle is how many, like, for example, like jagged edges and stuff, but just keep it on 5. And this is nothing you need to mess with. Sorry about that. One sec. Oh god. I had like cross country running today, so it was quite annoying. So, and it was quite cold, so that's beside the point. So, under MoText, next to object there will be caps, and click on that. And this is something I use quite a lot in my 3D text, and it looks quite nice. So I might as well show you this. So caps and rounding. So start means at the front, and end means at the back. It's in the name really, but just in case you didn't figure that out. So click on cap and go down to fillet cap, and this fills it in. If you just do fillet, it'll like only take it to the it'll take it right to the back and only do the edges, which you don't want. So do fillet cap. No, unless you do want that type of effect, but I don't know why you would, but it's there if you wanted it. And go down to radius and like you can increase how big. It's like a bevel in Photoshop, if you know what. Oh, sorry about that. Pardon me. It's like a bevel in Photoshop, which you can use if you guys know about that. But it's like on a 3D text already, so just set it to 5. I think that'll be okay. So since it's not, I'll just increase the horizontal spacing by 5. So that adds a little bevel. I'm just gonna zoom in a bit more just so you guys can see. Okay, if you look at the O here or the N, this number of steps is how many edges it takes. So if I increase that to 2, you can see that it gets another point and another and another. And if you set it to 100, and this doesn't slow your computer down immensely, but if it does, then just set it to maybe 25. 25 will make it alright. See, you can see it's now rounded, and just if you want to deselect it, just go into objects and then click outside of wherever you don't want to click on. So I'm just gonna say 100. Doesn't make much difference, but if you've got OCD, then that works. Okay. So you can see you've got a rounded edge. And if you don't want a rounded edge, just set it to 1, and this will give it like a bevelly effect. And at the end, like, switch it to the side, or you can click your mouse wheel. So you can click your mouse wheel, just click anywhere, and then go down to the right, and these are different views, and they only show you, and then click the mouse wheel again on whichever tab you want. So I'm just going to go to the front view, top view, side view. So I'm just going to go to the top view now, and if you click on end and add a fillet cap as well, it'll also add a bevel here. You can see like I'll show you from the front as well. You can see it adds a bevel both ways, and you can edit it the same. And what fillet type is, like linear is the same as convex. There are a couple of differences if you're doing like other stuff, but not really that big differences. And convex is the same, concave same, half circle makes it flat. One step adds like some of it's been cut out, and two steps increases that as well. So if you increase the number of what am I doing? If you increase the number of steps, whoops, forget that actually. And engraved is like it's been cut in, opposite of one step. So I'm just gonna set it back to linear, actually convex. And sorry, and hull inwards, it does like, if you want it to go inside like this, for example, and this will give quite a nice like button sort of effect, I suppose. And this is hole inwards if you want it inside as well. And constrain, what this does is whether you want the fillet caps coming outside of the text or inside. So this is same effect like inner bevel in Photoshop and outer bevel. If you guys don't know, I'll make a tutorial later if you say in the comments. And so yep, and just what else there is, yeah, if you want to add, I'll do some advanced materials and adding color and motex later, but for now this will do. And just like add, let's see, a pink, no actually a yellow, oh my god, yeah. So just click on the, so double click to make a new material. So let me delete this. Then double click the material in the materials tab, obviously. Then click on color, click on this, select the color you want. I'm just gonna pick a light yellow, cancel it, and drag this onto either the text on the in the Cinema 4D world, which is the screen, or onto the motex, and this way you've got it. And then just click this button here to render, and I'll show you some good render settings later as well. But for the time being, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Leave comments for feedback and what I should do in my next tutorial. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.